Well, Gaffer, it's been a couple of days since the weekend. I guess it's now looking forward rather than back?
Absolutely. We have to focus now on two very important away games, starting at Wimbledon tomorrow night. And that's all our focus has been on since yesterday morning.
Yeah, in terms of the league form, obviously you've been delighted, apart from a couple of setbacks in recent weeks, but the form over a general long period of time has been really good, and two difficult away trips is an opportunity, I guess.
Well, we're coming up now to the 15 games, so there's your first third of the season over. And if we were to get 3 points and get a win at Wimbledon, then I'd be delighted with the first third of the season. It would put us on 31 points, right at the level we need to be. So no, the first 14 games has gone well, and 28 points from 14 games is good. That's why we're sitting in second place. And we need to get back to finding consistent results like we did in October. You know, we've been very bitty of late. You know, obviously our performance levels have dipped, and because of that we've had some poor results. But certainly the performance against our last league game was right up there, and if we get to that, then we know. Listen, it's consistent messages to the players. We know we'll let ourselves and everyone down on Saturday, but we can't keep going on about it. It's gone now. There's nothing we can do about it apart from get back to the level of performance on a consistent basis we're capable of doing.
Have you seen that sort of determination in the players' eyes in the last couple of days?
Well, we went through it on Sunday morning, you know, and I couldn't leave it till Monday. I had to address it quickly, and there's certain things that we went through, but as I said, once we've done that, you have to move on. So Monday morning we did that, and we started focusing on Wimbledon, and that's all we can do now, and that's our main focus.
Of course, Wimbledon have played a couple of games actually in the last week. Obviously, they're playing catch up with the FA Cup, so they've had mixed results in both of those games. But they'll be looking to try and make their new home a fortress, just like we've done with ours.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's lovely that they're back there. It was what was the Plough Lane. Always a tough game away at Wimbledon. Nothing's going to change tomorrow night. But it's really about us and how we go about it, and make sure can we get to that level we did against Plymouth.
In terms of injury news, obviously Johnson missed the weekend. Is he still being monitored at this stage?
No, he's fit. John was fit, so that's a big bonus for us getting him back.
Yeah, and Nathan Thompson, of course, has been out and sat out some recent defeats. Obviously, he seems to have become a key player while he's not been involved in the team, but he was always a key player for you, given the experience and what he provides.
Yeah, I think he's been a real solid performer from the start of the season and the end of last season. I think what he's shown, what he's all about: consistent, tough, strong, good character, just what we need. And yeah, he's fit as well, so it's good to have those two back.
In terms of anybody else picking up knocks at the weekend, is everyone okay?
We're okay at the moment. We seem fine. Dan Butler's got a little bit of a niggle, but we think he's going to be okay. But no, we're fine. We're good to get Jono and Tomo back.
Was that a combination of the game on Saturday and just a sheer volume of games with Dan? Obviously, he came off quite early in the game. In terms of that, was that a big?
It was nothing to do with the injury coming off. It was a tactical decision. We went to a back four, put Fraser at left back, and it's something we can do with Fraser if I want to play him at left back or Butts. So no, it was purely that there's something going on in there, but we don't know the significance of it yet.
Strong second half performance in the reserves against Barnsley?
I thought they were good all the way through. I thought it was a great game. They're a good team, and these are the games that we want. They've been together for a while. They've had a group, and it's something that we're trying to do. Obviously, it's something we definitely need to do next year, have an under-23 group, because we'll be Cat 2, but we've sort of done it this season anyway, and we've got a good group, some good young ones there, not just the ones that have been in with the first team, but some of the other ones, like obviously Benji coming through, Charlie's been good, so I've been really, really pleased with them, and it was a really good game for us, and there were some good performances, strong performances.
Yeah, aside from Jason, I think they're pretty much all under 20 anyway, weren't they? Which says a lot about the trust you have in them, but also how well they're thought of now.
Yeah, absolutely, and 5 of the players that played on yesterday afternoon will be travelling to Wimbledon, and get a couple more of the young players involved in the group, so because we're going to need them.
Yeah, I think you've had a player on trial recently. I think I was in the paper the last couple of days. I mean, obviously, when you get towards December, everyone's going to start thinking about January. Can you think about that at the moment, or is there so many games to get through that it's not part of the plan at the moment?
No, we have to think about that. The chairman's over next Tuesday for the West Ham game, so I'll be having quite a few meetings with him, and we'll be going through what we need to do for January. Not that we need to do massive amounts at all, but certainly we need to look at it and and if we think we need to do something, then we will, hopefully. It would probably mean I would have to say 1 or 2 would have to go out first because we've got a big squad. But listen, I'm happy with the squad I've got. There doesn't need to be any drastic changes by any stretch of the imagination, but there's 1 or 2 in the squad that would normally play on a regular basis and haven't been, so it's something we need to look at. But yeah, I think, you know, we always have and need options, especially with younger ones as well, younger players that we've maybe identified. We're always a club that's on the outlook for that, but no, certainly won't be many changes. But yeah, it'll be good when the chairman's over and we get together.
Yeah, no fans on Wednesday night. Some fans next Saturday against Portsmouth, and then obviously potential fans against West Ham. It's a bit up in the air in terms of what you're going to be playing with. It's an empty stadium or fans, but I guess you've rolled with so many punches this season that you just have to keep doing it.
Well, no, I mean, obviously the game tomorrow night, we felt there could have been fans because the lockdown's over tomorrow. But Wimbledon got back to us and said, no, we'll leave it as it is. No fans, 6 o'clock kick-off, which suits us because we've got another journey to Portsmouth on Friday. Juggle to do something different on Friday. We'll get the players in, train later and travel later. So just give them that little bit more recovery. But Portsmouth will be fans, West Ham for arguing with fans. Listen, we want fans back. It doesn't matter how many it is, if 200, 300, at least we've got some. But obviously there's going to be 2,000, so I'm pleased about that.